Girl cute, huh? So, my dear. Girl nicey. Yeah, you. Come back in, Trina. Come back in. Get it together. I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Simply Trina. If you are new here, I am a mom of 4 and I do fashion content, lifestyle content, and just everyday content. I do a mix of everything. The other day I was doing a video and I started my makeup in the video, and a couple people was like, yeah, we were really invested in the makeup. So today we're just gonna do makeup and yap a little bit, okay? And of course, I'm going to show you guys all of the favorite things that I use when I'm doing my makeup. So let's start this glam session. I'm really a simple makeup type of girl. I am not very experienced on the eyeshadow part of things, but I know how to do a little bit of foundation. I know how to do a little bit of contouring. I feel like my makeup is simple enough. So if you are a beginner in makeup, I feel like this would be a great routine for you. So anyway, let's jump right into it. So first things first, what I always do is I moisturize my face already. This is actually my favorite primer. This is the e.l.f. primer, and it is like a bronzer as well. So yeah, but this is really good, guys, especially in the tropical areas. The other day I went to Jamaica and I used this and my makeup did not move. So as you can see, it has a little bit of tint, but I just love the glow that it gives to me. I feel like it makes me real glowy. I'm really not going anywhere after this. I'm going to be doing some fashion content, so I'm not gonna pack my face with makeup. When I'm doing my videos, I really don't like packing my face with makeup. I like to keep it as natural as possible, and that's what I'm going for today. Yeah, and there you have it. You could see the glossy, you could see that glow that it gives to you, and that is what I love about this product. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty. I know the light is kind of illuminating, guys, but this is the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, and let me tell you something. This gel, oh, my absolute favorite. It's almost done. Hope I could dig some out of it, but yeah. Yeah, it's almost finished, but we are dig some out. We should be able to get enough to do our eyebrows today. You see that lift, and these brows will not move. And when I say they will not move, they will not move. They will stay there until I decide to wipe them off. And even sometimes when I'm trying to wipe them off, them still no want to move. It's like they were planted there. I don't know what's going on with this eyebrow, but I feel like some of it peel out or something. See how this brow gel is good? The brow is already set and is like concrete. It now move. That we've done the brows and we put on this, I like to underpaint. That is something that I started doing recently, and honestly it has done wonders for my makeup. So what underpainting is, you go in with your contour and our bronzer, and then blush, then concealer, and then foundation. So for me personally, I feel like when I do it this way, I use less makeup. So the contour that I'll be using, I'm using NARS, and this is in the shade Laguna 5. So I'm gonna just go in with that, dip my brush in there, and I'm gonna go right there. And do the same thing on the other side. I feel like when I do this too, I use less foundation. Then I'm gonna go in on both sides of my forehead and just go all around like that. Kind of like gives you that warm. I don't know, when I do my makeup, I still like to leave a little bit of me in there. Like, I still want to look like myself. I don't like changing up my features too much. So yeah. So, and that is it for that. And you can see it's very prominent. I love this NARS one. It goes on real easy. And that's one of the reasons why I like it. Once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Love this, by the way. Another one that I love, and I go right there on top just like that. And then I'm gonna go in and blend that out. If you don't see me looking straight in the camera, it's because I have a mirror in front of me. And I like to go underneath my eye just a little bit, because the concealer is actually gonna take away all of that blush. And that is how I like to do it. And I love the pigment of the e.l.f. blushes. I really do love the pigment of the e.l.f. blushes. And then this is my concealer. This is e.l.f. and this is in deep caramel. So I like to do that. I don't like to put too much. As I said, I'm doing video. I'm not going anywhere. So this is, and sometimes even when I'm going places, this is what my typical simple makeup consists of. I know you're probably like, this simple, this not simple. But it's simple to me, you know. Like, I think it's simple enough for someone to follow, right? And then I'm gonna just leave that to dry down a little bit. And while I leave that to dry down a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Now for foundation, ever since I started using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, I've never turned back. One of the reasons is I think this has a built-in primer in it, and I'm telling you, I will not burst a sweat. Used it in Jamaica, was out all day in the heat, and Jamaica heat was horrible, and my makeup did not move. I promise you, your makeup will not move, okay? So, and this is in the color 9. I was so lucky when I went to get this. Like, the color 9 was like, it's my perfect shade. I'm going in the places where I don't have any concealer and just underneath that contour, just to, you know, like balance out my skin a little bit. Kind of bring everything together just like that. I'm not doing too much either, and I'm gonna leave out my forehead for now, because what I'll do is once I blend everything out, I'll just go back over with this to bring everything back in. To go underneath right here. So now that we have that down pat, Jesus, must have contracting on my foot then. My feet are cramping. Oh my gosh. Ow. Jesus. Foot them seize up. All me I get all, you know? All me I get all. But I'm going to go in and blend out my concealer now. And then blending out my concealer, I start here because I like when my under eye is the driest. So I'm going to go in from here. This is kind of the scary part of makeup, honestly, because this part of the makeup, you just look all different color. But the good thing is, you just need to blend. Like, blending is key. Once you blend everything out, everything will come together. Jesus, muscle contracting. I'm a foot them. Sure. I'm not get up, you know. I'm not getting up. Soon wear off. And then just continue to blend that out. I know you see a lot of harsh lines, but all of that soon get sorted out. Just continue to blend. The nose part of the tricky part. Wish me did have a smaller brush, but I don't know where I did with my small brush. But we're just gonna blend that out for now, and we're gonna come back to it either way. And I feel like I put too much on my nose. So you just want to continue to blend everything out, and honestly guys, blending is key, because if you don't blend out your concealer properly, sometimes it will get pitchy patchy and then it's just not gonna look good. And yeah, this is a crucial part of the makeup. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this before, because of course I'm not the first person to come on here and do makeup. I'm not a makeup guru, but this is how I do my makeup, and these are the tips and tricks that I find out make a big difference in makeup. So definitely blending is key. Me dep on the phone and chat the people in business. I never want unu in the people in business, so me have to mute myself, yeah. So I'm pretty sure by now you get the idea. Blending is key. And then after I blend everything out, I just go back in with my contour brush and I'm going to go over my nose, because the concealer make my nose look way bigger than it actually is. So I just went in with my contour brush just to kind of blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and just kind of blend out those harsh lines that were created with the concealer. Where the concealer meets the blush and where the concealer meets the rest of my face where the foundation was placed. And then you just go in and blend all of that out. Then after that, I go in with some bright under eye concealer. Honestly, I'm not a bright under eye type of girl, but as I said, I was going to do fashion content and I was trying something out, so I went in with some bright under eye concealer to see how it would come out. And I do like to experiment sometime with makeup. I'm not really big on the experimenting, you know, because I remember one time I did a try experiment and I did come out look like a clown and I have to wash everything off. But yeah, I have to knock out my foot then, because really and truly I feel like after you hit 30, it's like your whole body just start collapse and I don't know why. But yeah, I go in and I do the same steps and I blend out that concealer underneath my eye. And you just want to make sure you blend that properly, but also you don't want to spread the concealer all the way to the end of your eye. You really want to keep it in those inner corners, because you're looking for a bright under eye and you're looking for that brightness in the inner corners. You're not trying to spread out the brightness all the way to the edge of your eye. So you just keep that in the inner corners, because that's where you want that to stay. And then you're just going to go in and repeat this step with the foundation brush again and just blend everybody in together. Make sure there are no more harsh lines. Guys, I've been using this pink powder, as I mentioned, since the other day. And I really do like it. So, yeah, I'm going to be pinking it out today again. Go under my eyes first. And honestly, this is no name brand powder. I found it in Burlington the other day when I went to get some stuff for the baby. So yeah, this is just one of them low budget powder here, but it gets the work done, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Millie, Ruby, and Millie, New York, and this is like the powder that you find in the beauty supply, but I got this in Burlington. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that so it could bake. I don't know if nobody bakes anymore, but I do like a good bake, girl. I do like a good bake. All right, so while that's baking, we're gonna bring back a little bit more warmth in our face. So I'm gonna go in with my Sephora bronzer, and this is in the shade, what shade is this? Tropical Bronze. And the same places where I put my contour or my Nara's bronzer, I'm gonna just go in and go over that, because wherever you put cream, it is said for you to go back over and set that with a powder. So this is exactly what I'm doing, going back over that cream, and I'm setting it with a powder. So yeah, you see the warmth is coming back in our faces, in my face. But yeah, I'll go down the bridge of my nose. I already got a straight nose, child. I don't need to do too much, thanks to my dad and my mama. Yeah, but I think it's coming together nicely. Like, tell me, guys, if you are at this part in the video, tell me, do you think it's coming together nicely? Now we're gonna, we were at blush. Yeah, we were at blush. So let's blush this up. What I like to do with my blush, I like to go in with the orange first, and I go on the highest point of my cheeks. So orange at the highest point, just like that. And I'm not scared of blush. I love blush. And then I'm gonna go in. What did I do with all the blush? Okay, here we are with the pink. And we're gonna go a little bit lower. So we're gonna come in like a C, like we're coming around like that. Oh, so pretty. You see that? Ooh, I fear I'm doing too much now. Don't get too excited, Patrina, with the blush, please. Yeah, but I think that's enough blush for me. But yeah, so that's what I do. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go underneath my, since I'm not big on eyeshadow, this is Juvia's Place palette as well. I've had this palette, it probably expired, child. I can't tell you how long I've had it. Probably expired. I'm gonna go in with this color, and you know what, this, we're gonna use this just to bring a little bit of color over our eyelids. Again, I'm not big on eyeshadows. Definitely something I need to learn to do. I'll do it, but not today. Not today. I ain't in the mood today for learn no eyeshadow. Yeah, just to bring a little color over our eyes. I'm not going to do no sparkly or nothing like that. And then to clean up underneath my brows, I'm going to go ahead with the concealer and just clean up underneath the brows a little bit to give the brows a nice little heart shape. And I know a lot of people do this, like when they do their brows at first, there is no wrong or right way to do it. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So if you're comfortable with doing it before you do your makeup, that is totally fine as well. That's how I used to do it. Honestly, I don't pencil in my brows like that anymore. I just brush it and leave it. It gives it like this lamentation look. And sometimes I will go in with my pencil just at the ends, because as you could see, remember I was saying that one of them look like it peel out, meaning a lot of it is gone, it's missing. So I might go in with my pencil and just clean that part, make something there. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is the Morph pencil. So I just do that. Nothing much. That end is already good. This is the end that's problematic. It has nothing there. So yeah. See? Yeah. Alright, so we are done with the blush, the bronze. We went over contouring, concealing, and foundation. So of course you have to set the foundation and also set all of your face. And to do that, I use my Sephora powder. I love my Sephora finish powder, by the way. This is how it looks. And this is in the color Toffee, so number 65 if you are my color and you want to get this. You're looking for Toffee. Okay, press my brush in there and I do the same thing. I press that all over my face, including over my blush. I'm just setting everybody. It kind of helps to take away a little bit of harshness of the blush if I went overboard, which I did do a little bit, but yeah. Go in the corner of my nose. But yeah. And see, now all shine is gone. It's just for me to clean up under my eyes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and brush that out a little bit. But really and truly, what's gonna set this is we need our spray. So for my first spray, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Mist spray. This is the second time using this. I always like a lighter spray to melt the makeup, and then I go in with my Usher spray that's going to make the makeup stay. So we're just gonna spray that to set everything together, to make sure that all our powders are blended in the face. And then we wait and let that dry. Enjoying content creation a little bit more. It's kind of like a little getaway from me for me. And I don't really go anywhere that often, but just doing my content is kind of like a little separation from me being a mother. I don't know, for some strange reason, ever since I've had Asher, and I know I might said this before, I'm still trying to navigate, because I feel like Asher came at a time in my life where I felt like, yeah, I was about to do these things, right? Because that's when I really picked up content creation, and then bam, I had it right in the middle of it. And then going through such a difficult pregnancy, honestly, I didn't even want to pick my camera back up, but now that I have all four of them, I'm not having any more kids, I just feel like, yeah, now is the right time for me to really do what I want to do still. And then for me, if I want my eyes to look wider, I use a white underline. I don't know, me and white underline go together real bad. And I don't know what's going on with this pencil. Me and them pencil are really not make it out since late, you know. And it broke. So I guess we now do the white underline today, because I tried to sharpen the other ones and they just keep breaking. So yeah, I'm not gonna do this. So today we're gonna go for sultry. So black underline it is. And I feel like a black underline gives you that sultry look. And I'm not a wing eyeliner type of person, so I just leave it as that. And then also what I love to do is, I don't know, I like create the little freckles them, because I feel like them cute. And I have some natural dips in my face. So I'm gonna just use the pen and put them right there, so. Yeah. I feel like it's cute. It's something that I like to do. You don't have to do this, but something that I like to do. Once I do that, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. The Rare Beauty mascara is also another good mascara. I do use Maybelline too, which I think is also another good mascara. Try not to make the ugly face. I have to mascara my underlashes. And that's where the ugly face come in. I have to concentrate when I'm doing this because I don't want to cut out my eye. I don't want to cut out my eye. And girlies, if you wear lashes, you could put on your lashes at this stage. But for me, my eyes are very sensitive, so I don't really bother with the lashes because, yeah. And then I'm going with, this is Pat McGrath's Lab Divine Brown. My favorite. I feel like as a dark skin girly, you need... I think I know what's happening. I think the camera is over. It's getting hot. So we're gonna keep it simple for today. We're gonna do the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the color. What color this? I don't see no color, so I don't know what color this is. Yeah, I think the camera is getting hot. But I mean, you get the idea, right? So this isn't the last thing that I use my infallible spray. Let me tell you something. This is no joke. This is Makeup Stay Forever. But yeah. But yeah, guys, this is the final look. This is how the makeup came out. And with the hair, I think it's definitely giving what it's supposed to give. What do you guys think? Let me know, be honest, in the comment section. Do you think it's giving what it's supposed to give? I don't know. I put some curls in the hair earlier, but I feel like when I use the Eat Less rods, the curls hold better. But yeah. But this is the makeup. Makeup eat down. Talk it truth. It look good, right? I think it came out pretty cute. Yeah. But that was it for today's glam session with Trina. Trina do her thing. The girl know if do her thing. It cute. It come out really nice. Yeah. But let me know if you guys want to see more makeup video, and let me know if you guys want to learn to do eyeshadow together. because I know that I'm probably gonna have to search up a couple YouTube videos about eyeshadow, how to apply eyeshadow, because I don't know how to do eyeshadow to save my life, child. But yeah. I was sitting on my floor. I feel like this was the best place for me to film. Film. If my best friend was on here, she would be correcting me, because sometimes my words don't come out the way or they're supposed to. But yeah, girl cute, huh? So my dear girl, nicey, yeah, you come back in, Trina. Come back in, get it together. Sometimes we can act a fool, you see. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some clothing content, some fashion content done since my makeup is done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this makeup video. Drop your comments what you think I should change, or let me know if there's something that I could have done a little bit better. I'm open to suggestions, honestly. But yeah, this is and the next video I want to do a question and answer, guys. Question and answer. So if you guys want to also drop some questions in the comment for me to do for my next video, I would really appreciate that. But otherwise, from that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure sitting down and doing my makeup for you guys today. And yeah, hopefully I do more makeup videos. Hopefully you guys like this. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, that is it for today. My name is Simply Trina, and I am signing off. Bye.